Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
Hi everyone, this is Kim Goyette, your Meditation Mother, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. We're back home for 2 weeks. It feels so good to be around friends and family, and we have been non-stop local restaurant hopping, gathering all our favorite flavors around so that we can absorb all the delicious food that we've missed on our travels for the past 6 months. Speaking of lots of food, plus all the holiday celebrations, the digestive system has been a little slow lately, so I thought today we could focus on yoga for digestion. So let's get started. We're going to lay down all the way on our backs, nice and slow. Feel the connection of the low back on the earth, the hips on the earth, arms along your side. And take a moment here just to feel grounded. Find your breath entering and leaving the nose. Noticing the rise and fall of the chest. And let's hug the knees into the chest. You can bring your fingertips pointing towards your toes, one hand on each knee. And we're going to work on wind releasing pose. So this name isn't for nothing. It really works. So if you find yourself wind releasing, don't worry about it. Just keep on going. That's the whole point. We're going to exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Inhale, push the arms away, knees move away. A few more times like that. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Inhale, push the knees away. Good. A couple more times on your own. And one more. Good. Just getting the little bit of movement into the core. Then we're going to extend the left leg, draw the right knee in towards the chest. So when we work with digestion, we always work with the right side first because that's the ascending colon. Then we go to the left side with the descending colon, so that's the natural cycle of your digestion. So give a nice squeeze into the chest, a little bit of pressure and a little bit of congestion in the right side, into the right organs, the intestines. Good. Let's move the knee out wide and again draw in towards the chest. And then we'll release the hands and start to circle that knee around in a circle. Good. It's that pumping action, in and out, that helps to get food moving through the system, releasing any of the toxins within the body. Good. And then come back to center and we'll take it the other way around. Really loose. It doesn't have to be controlled. Just allow your leg to flow nice and loose. Good. Hug the knee into the chest one more time. You can bring your right arm out to the right. We'll take that left knee, cross it across the body into a gentle twist. So keep going until your foot touches the ground, or if you need a block under your foot or a blanket, you can do that. And don't worry about your right shoulder coming up. Just allow the chest to fall open towards the sky. And we'll start to work with the breath to really get into that twist. Again, we always do twists with the right leg crossing over first when you're working with digestion. So on an inhale from your hip all the way up through your armpit, expand, create length, and then exhale. Everything is heavy, so the right shoulder is heavy and falls open, the right waist. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale, the ribs move more towards the right. The low belly. And just take a few breaths here. You can have your gaze straight up towards the sky, over to the right or to the left, whatever feels good on your neck today. Just allowing your body to release. And then exhale, bring your leg back to center, plant both feet. Shift the hips back to center. Hug the knees into the chest one more time. Extend the right leg all the way down this time. Hug the left knee into the chest. Give a nice squeeze. So now we're working with the descending colon. Good. Allow that pressure within the core. And then you can bring the knee out a little bit wider. Good. Just moving things around. That's the whole thing. It's that squeezing and releasing, getting things to move and flow. All that stagnant energy. Good. Release the leg and then start to make the circles with the knee around in one direction. Nice. And other direction. And come back to center. We'll keep our right hand on the knee, left arm out to the side, and then cross that leg all the way over. Plant your foot on something and your knee if it feels supportive. You want to feel grounded. Don't worry so much about that shoulder. And then you can have a soft gaze up towards the sky or over to the left. Start to work with your breath on an inhale from your hip all the way up the side body. Expand. On an exhale, the shoulder feels heavy, the chest feels heavy, more towards the left. Inhale, expand. Exhale, wrap the ribs, the low belly, more towards the left. And just a few breaths here. Allow your body to feel heavy, using that squeezing sensation. It's almost like a sponge when we do twists. It squeezes all the organs, and then when we release, it's like all the fresh blood and oxygen can come into those organs. Let's take that leg back to center, plant both feet, shift the hips. Good, back to center. Bring the knees back in, grab onto both knees. Now we're going to kind of move them in a rowing type motion. Good, round and round. And other direction. And coming back to center, plant both feet, lift the hips up an inch or two, move them to the right, and then drop them down. Hug the knees into the chest, allow both knees to fall over to the left. So this time the legs keep coming all the way down. They're not hovering above the ground. They're rested on the earth. So again, you might find your right shoulder lifting up a lot. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Just feel heavy in the legs this time, heavy in the legs. Good. The right hip is stacked on top of the left hip. And we're just going to breathe. Allow the flow of prana, energy to move through the body. It's that squeezing sensation, that squeezing of toxins, the release of all the stagnant energy. And on an exhale, bring your legs back to center, plant the feet, shift the hips back to center, and then lift the hips up an inch or two, move them over to the left this time, drop them down, hug the knees into the chest, and then bring the legs over to the right, feeling really heavy. Good. Again, we're working right first, then left with the natural digestive system. Nice. Feel the flow of your breath in and out of the nose if possible. Nice. And on an exhale, bring your legs back towards center. Plant the feet. Good. Shift the hips back to center so you can tuck the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side. Make your way all the way up. In addition to twists, side bending is really great to move that energy that's blocked within the body. All the fatty foods, the drinks, the sweets, all that stuff. We want to get that moving and out. We had a big storm last night in Texas, and today it's beautiful, bright, sunny, fresh, clean, and I love how storms just wash away all the junk, and that's exactly what we're doing with this practice. So from here, we're going to plant that left hand over to the side, and I'm going to switch sides just to mirror you. Left hand over to the side, and then inhale all the way up. Open up your chest towards the sky. Get lots of length from the right hip all the way up through the fingertips. Inhale, expand the ribs, expand the lungs. Exhale, release back down. Let's try the other side. Right hand plants, left arm reaches all the way up. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. And we're just going to flow back and forth a little bit, reaching on the inhale. Exhale, release. Opposite side a few more times. Good. And last time here. And coming back to center. This time we'll take the right hand, bring it across to the left knee. Reach that left hand back behind. Again, gentle twist. Look over the back shoulder if it feels good on your neck. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. So oftentimes when we eat lots of junk, you might feel like your neck is a little bit stiff when you wake up. And that's, again, all the blood flow, the toxins that are being released within the body as we move. So we want to make sure that we have lots of energy and movement in those areas. So tuck the chin and start to make circles around with the face. Drawing circles with the chin in one direction. And the other direction. And coming back to center with the face, we'll bring our right hand, the fingertips to the right ear, fingertips point up, elbows out to the side, and tip over the side. Elbow points up towards the sky. You can bend the bottom elbow a little bit and do a little bit of a pull through. The hip is heavy. Good. Inhale back to center. Let's try that again. Exhale over. Inhale back to center. And release. Let's take that left hand across to the right knee. Reach back behind. Look over the back shoulder. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the chin. Start to make circles with the chin right in front of you. Round and round, just moving, getting any stagnant energy to move. And then opposite direction. And face back to center. Take your right hand fingertips up towards the sky and then elbow points out, tip over to the side, open up that side body. So we're lengthening the right side, squeezing on the left. Good. Inhale back to center. Let's try it again. Take it over to the side, elbow points up. And back to center. Good. Slowly unwind. So let's go on to, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see a little bit better. We're going to go on to our hands and knees. And then if it feels comfortable for you on your knees, you can sit all the way back so the heels are right in the glutes. If this is not comfortable, you can put a pillow under here or a block or a blanket to help relieve any pressure in the knees. Or you can sit in a regular position. So oftentimes in yogic practice, they use this posture for digestion. The heels push into a point in the glutes that helps stimulate digestion. So if you're ever feeling really full or sluggish within the body, this is a great posture just to sit in. But while we're here, we're going to do a little bit of upper body opening. So we'll have the arms out to the side, cross that right arm over the left. And then if you want, if your shoulders feel tight, just grab opposite opposite shoulders, or you can go back to back with the hands or wrap the hands all the way around. Tuck the chin, lift the elbows, press the elbows in towards each other. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. You might feel a nice opening in between the shoulder blades. Stay here for just a few minutes, a few more breaths. Good. Take a deep, nice, expansive breath in between the shoulder blades and the back body. And then exhale, start to draw the elbows in towards the chest and rounding in. So that tucking in, that squeezing of the abdomen. Good. And then slowly rise up and release. Let's try it again. We'll have the arms out to the side. Left arm crosses over right this time. And you can go shoulder to shoulder back to back, or wrap all the way around, whatever feels best for you today. Good, tuck the chin a little bit, lift the elbows, press the elbows towards each other. Good, inhale to lift, exhale, press, and then we'll stay here for a few breaths. Take a nice expansive breath in between the shoulder blades. And exhale. Good, one more deep breath. Exhale, slowly bring the elbows towards the chest, start to round in. All the way in if you can, really squeezing the abdomen. And then slowly making your way up, release the arms, extend the legs all the way out. You can flex the feet, separate your feet as much as you need to in order to create space for yourself so you can get them nice and wide. And if you need to bend the knees a lot, feel free to put a blanket under there or a bolster. We're going to grab onto the backs of the legs, sit up nice and tall, and then slowly tuck the chin round and fold forward. Again, one last squeeze. Good. Soften the chest. Deep breath into the back body. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Let's scoot ourselves forward just a little bit. Grab onto the backs of the thighs. Take it all the way down one more time onto the earth. Hug the knees into the chest. This time, tuck the chin up towards the knees. One more squeeze here. Good, and then release, spread the legs out underneath you. Lengthen those legs out to the corners of the mat. If you'd like, palms face up. In this gentle practice, we're getting into Shavasana, the final resting pose. If you like a longer pose, you can pause the video for a minute, but we'll be here for a full minute together. Good. So from here, gently close the eyes. Start to scan the body. From the toes, relaxing the feet and ankles out to the side. The calves and shins. The thighs roll wide. Hips feeling heavy on the earth. Your belly sinking more towards the earth. Shoulders rolling open, chest is open, arms feeling heavy. The flesh of the face pulling more towards the earth, softening the throat and forehead. And just staying here for a few more breaths. Just enjoying this time for yourself. And start to make small movements with the fingers and the toes, the ankles and the wrists. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side. Make your way all the way up to seated. So in yoga, there is a practice that has to do with the yogic diet. And the yogic diet is all about having the perfect poop, which sounds hilarious, but it's true. When we poop well, we feel good. All our digestion, when it's working well, our mood is good. And really, the mood, 90% is focused on how our digestion is. So we work with postures just like we did, and we also eat in a certain way. So yogis believe that you eat as the sun is in the sky. So in the morning, the sun is low in the sky, so we eat a little bit less. In the afternoon, it's high, and that's where our big meal is. And then as the sun is setting in the evening, we eat a smaller meal. So if your digestion is a little off because of all the celebrations this time of year, try focusing on that. Take a spoonful of coconut oil with your hot tea or coffee in the morning to help get things flowing, and I'm sure you'll start feeling better. We're going to bring our hands to heart center to finish the practice. Gently close the eyes. And we'll bring our awareness to our belly. Good. Start to bring some nice, full, expansive breaths all the way down into the base of the belly. Expand on the inhale. On the exhale, contract. Draw the belly in, the navel in towards the center of the spine. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, draw the belly in all the way, just really moving things around. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Just a couple more breaths on your own. Real full breath into the bottom of the belly. Get all the stale energy. And on the exhale, blow it out, release. Good, and let's soften our awareness and our breath. Good, bow the mind to the heart. Wishing you a very joyous holiday season with your friends, family. Continue the celebrations, but honor your digestion, and I wish you a very successful poop, and namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Kim Goyette, your meditation mother. If you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please sign in and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yoga with Meditation Mother. See you next time.